Military service in South Korea is a duty that unites the nation, mandatory for all able-bodied men. For K-drama and K-pop fans, it often signals a bittersweet chapter. Beloved stars say goodbye to the screen for nearly 2 years, creating emotional farewells and long-awaited returns. But the road to and from service isn't always smooth. Behind the scenes, enlistments bring controversies, health issues, delays, and public debates about fairness, image, and career impact. As 2025 unfolds, several of Korea's most prominent stars are making bold moves into this new era of entertainment. From such dazzling talents as Cha Eun-woo and Lee Jae-wook preparing to don the uniform, to Rowoon's unexpected enlistment delay, and the triumphant comebacks of stars like Kim Min-jae and Lee Do-hyun, there's much to unpack. Cha Eun-woo, celebrated for his jaw-dropping visuals and charismatic roles from True Beauty to Wonderful World, officially enlisted on July 28, 2025. Known as a face genius, Eun-woo's sudden departure impacted fans worldwide. As his enlistment neared, Eun-woo chose a quiet but meaningful send-off, sharing a final cake with fans and unveiling his buzz cut, a silent promise of the chapter he was ready to face. His placement in the Army military band offers a glimpse of his continued connection to music, even while in uniform. But the man many describe as a living webtoon character is far from disappearing. New projects, including the Netflix series The Wonderfools and the feature film First Ride, will keep his star shining while he serves. Yet, Eun-woo's enlistment also reignited discussion about how K-pop and K-drama stars manage public expectations and the timing of projects around military service, balancing career continuity with national duty. Next, Lee Jae-wook confirmed his impending enlistment in 2025, though the exact timing remains undisclosed. Known for the icy charm and alchemy of souls and complex roles in Extraordinary You, Jae-wook's dedication to maximizing his work pre-enlistment highlights an industry trend: actors racing to build momentum before the hiatus imposed by service. Fans have applauded his vibrant on-screen presence, but questions arise about pressure on young stars to maintain visibility before delaying careers for nearly 2 years. Rowoon's enlistment saga became a hot topic this year. Scheduled to enlist July 21, 2025, his military entrance was postponed due to a grade 7 notice on his physical exam, leading to a mandatory re-examination and appeal process. While his agency assures fans he aims to serve as an active duty soldier shortly, the delay drew attention to controversies about how health evaluations affect enlistment timing and career disruption. Fans appreciated Rowoon's pre-enlistment fan meeting and looked forward to his upcoming Disney Plus project, The Murky Stream. But the uncertainty raised debates on military health exams and fairness. Are some stars allowed preferential treatment, or are such delays purely bureaucratic? Switching gears to the hopeful returns, Kim Min-jae finished his 18-month service in March 2025, completing basic training with distinction as an elite trainee in the Army Military Band. Known for roles in Dr. Romantic and Dolly and Cocky Prince, Min-jae's service completion excited fans eager for his screen revival, though projects remain under wraps. Lee Do-hyun's story is equally impressive, enlisting with the Air Force Band in August 2023 and finishing in May 2025. He not only served but snagged Best New Actor at. While navigating the rigid rhythm of military life, he quietly made history, receiving recognition at the 60th Baeksang Arts Awards, a moment where his artistic journey refused to pause for uniformed duty. Now, with his fan meeting tour Ray, Do-hyun and a starring role in the much-awaited sequel Grand Galaxy Hotel, he's making a powerful comeback, where discipline from service meets renewed artistic drive. But military life isn't just about honor and discipline. It's a delicate balance between personal sacrifice and public exposure, especially for stars constantly under the media's watchful eye. Several issues have sparked controversies. Rowoon's postponed enlistment sparked rumors about celebrities exploiting health grounds to delay service, stoking public skepticism and accusations of unfair treatment that threaten trust in the system. Some fans critique stars who prioritize last-minute projects before enlistment, fearing rushed work affects quality. Others worry about losing momentum and relevance during the absence. Musicians like Eun-woo and Min-jae joining military bands often face criticism, claiming these roles are softer alternatives, though many emphasize these positions require rigorous training and contribution. The narrow window for enlistment forces actors into career pauses, often at peak popularity, creating tension between career strategy and duty fulfillment. Min-kyu, now serving on active duty and set for discharge in September 2025, has kept fans closely watching his military journey with anticipation. No projects are yet announced, prompting speculation about his post-service career direction. Often called Netflix's Prince, Kang began his military duty in April 2024, with his return scheduled for October 2025. His friendship photos with BTS's V during service kept fans hopeful. Already, the buzz about his next project, Four Hands, shows anticipation of a mature screen presence post-military. In March 2024, Hwang Min-hyun slipped out of the limelight and into public service, not with headlines but with a calm determination that spoke louder than words. Once known for his idol roots and rising acting career, he's now set to complete his service by the end of 2025. His social shares of enlistment prep humanized the often austere military image and kept fans connected during his service.